Hello everyone, Professor Thompson here. This will be a fairly short message, but somewhat meaningful. Had some reminders I wanted to discuss real quickly. The first has to do with your presentations. Please don't forget that your first presentation is due on June 25th, so we're looking at 10 days from now. I know it sounds like a lot of time, but it will pass very quickly. So make sure that as you're developing your topics and your ideas, that you really have some focused main points. I want to stress that you need to look at Chapter 10. Use Chapter 10 as a model and a framework for writing and organizing your speech. It talks about attention-getting strategies. It talks about previewing your main points. And I am going to be specific. I want to hear that preview of what your main points will be. It's going to talk about transitions. There's a table in Chapter 10, Table 10.2. It really talks about what a transition is and how it's an entire sentence. So use the resource like Chapter 10 so that you're developing a clear message with focused main points for speech number 1. Again, that's due on June 25th. So please. The other thing is oral citations. You are, for the first speech, required to have 2 oral citations. There is a tip sheet in Unit 1 on what oral citations are. It's a handout. But there's also that same handout in the Handout tab. Essentially, you have to go out and find outside information to support what you're saying, to corroborate what you're saying, to show that what you're saying is not just your opinion or your personal thought. So you might be an expert in the field, which is good, and it adds credibility, but how can you show that there are other people who are saying, indicating, supporting your position? You have 2 citations in this first speech, and then you're going to have 4 in the next speech, so it's important that you make sure that you're getting these correct. Please look at that handout. Remember what the deadline is. I highly recommend recording your speech early. Do not wait until the last minute. Don't wait until the day of, on the 25th, to record your speech and then try and upload it at 10 p.m. All speeches must be loaded into your Connect software. Do not email them to me. Do not share them with Google Drive. Do not do anything other than load them and funnel them into that location. It's important that I share that with you so that if you need to do some technical problem solving and troubleshooting, you're giving yourself some time to do that. So keep that in mind. So submit early, get it done early, get it out of the way. That's very important in this class. On another note, I've gotten about half of your PRCA, PRPSA assessments. So thank you for those that have submitted them. There's a few of you that are zooming along in the class. So way to go. But there are a couple that haven't even done your PRCA assessments yet. So please get those in. The software is still screwy. So screenshot your results. Send those screenshots to me. I'll give you credit for that. Finally, I just want to remind you that after you've done your speech and you upload your speech, the very last assignment in Unit number 1, and it's on the schedule, the very last assignment in Unit 1 is for you to peer evaluate 2 speeches. You are evaluating videos from the video tab that are like or from the like speech that you are doing. You're not peer evaluating your classmates in this class. I do not have permission to upload and show you everyone's speeches. I don't have waivers signed. So I have videos loaded up there from a previous semester, and you're supposed to go in and evaluate 2 of those speakers. The form for this is in the tab where your submission of your first speech is. So my thinking is you go to the online submission tab, you upload your video. After you've uploaded your video, you stay in that tab and you click and you get the peer evaluation forms so that you can peer evaluate 2 people, 2 videos. You at this point, I don't have an online submission, so you'll just need to email those to me. But make sure you do those before midnight on the 25th. I've had several people in another online class that just spaced them out, forgot to do them, sent them to me the next day, and that didn't work. So please, they are also due by the first deadline. They're part of Unit 1. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. If you have questions, please let me know. I appreciate all of your hard work so far, and we will see you all in the next video.